Good afternoon, everyone. I have been having a busy day. I went and picked up my father, and we came to town. He lives about 30 minutes from me. So I take him to town, mostly on Mondays. And of course, he had me laughing and just cracking up the entire time because he's never been serious at all, which I love because I do love to laugh. But some of the stories and things that he was telling me today, it absolutely surprises me that my parents were people and they had experiences that I never knew a thing about. It puts you in that moment of like, growing up, what your focus was. As a child, you don't think past your nose. It's like me, and what I need, what I want, so you don't actually see your parents for who they are or what they want because they made the decision to make a baby. My dad told me that he was on the dean's list. And I was like, what? And he started laughing because it was while he was in college. And he was like, he'd never been called to the dean's office when he wasn't in trouble before. And that just kind of sank in as a funny thought. Just thinking about my dad in school as a kid, and obviously he was, but just gives you a little perspective. You see your parents in a different light. And, as they get older, you start realizing that, they did the best they can or could with the information that they had. And the only reference that they had to be a parent was what they were raised with. So, they stomp their feet and they say, well, when I grow up, I'm going to do whatever I want. Well, we tend to do what our parents did to us. So we essentially actually become our parents. Some of us, not everybody. But it has been such a blessing to be able to spend time with my parents. And I'll have these moments. And when my kids are driving me around, they're going to be able to look back and go, what the heck was wrong with my mother? And they'll have their own thoughts. And that is what makes the world go around. We all do. We were born to live, to have the adventures, to have the heartache, to have the stumbles and the lifts, and just to experiment and to experience. And I think that's great. That's just absolutely beautiful. And even the bad things. And there was a lot of bad things. But I'm here to say you can get through those things. You have to understand those things that you don't really want to talk about or focus on. But they are a part of you. And they are a part of your experience. They're part of your life. And they either gave you something good out of it, or they destroyed you completely. But ultimately, you have the choice, or you can decide what memory, what position, what heartache, what peace is going to hold you. Anywho, I love you, and I have really enjoyed my day. So I hope that you did too. Thank you.